So we'll start the tour off here at the entrance with this incredible general store display cabinet that, if you remember, I recently found on Facebook Marketplace. I love it so much. It's in such great condition, and I couldn't help myself. I had to put my bottle brush tree collection in here. And then, of course, adding some fun tchotchkes to go along with the pink whimsical Christmas theme that I have going on throughout here in the studio. And it's so much fun. I cannot wait to decorate this each season. Okay, so next up is the mantle. I was inspired to create this color palette from my pom-pom Christmas tree that I made several Christmases ago. And I loved how whimsical and fun it was, and that inspired my Christmas presents that went here in my mantle. These were super simple to make, super inexpensive, and I think they make a really fun statement. And then the vintage colors were inspired by my Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That is a chalk art that I found in Round Top this fall. And then, of course, my disco balls, because I love decorating with disco balls. And then lastly, I love a good wreath. I found this one at Walmart, and it went perfectly with all the other colors. And so the Christmas trees, I think, really add it all together, and it's so much fun. Okay, now we're moving on to my pink sink. And I kept it pretty simple here because this is a kitchenette area, but I love to feature some of my favorite artists like Cara Rosenberry and Reese Emery with the pottery, and then Brittany with this painting. And then to go with this beautiful moody painting, I thought it'd be really fun to incorporate some more bottle brush trees, my fun milk glass candlesticks, and then some more of my really fun deers. And then it's just so fun to also have my quilt jackets here on display to inspire more creativity as I'm creating. Okay, so the star of the show is this pink Christmas tree by King of Christmas. It's been a dream of mine to have a pink Christmas tree forever, and so I thought it'd be perfect here in the studio. I loved incorporating my disco balls and then mixed in with some really fun colors, some velvet ribbons, some vintage baubles, some handmade ornaments from Woodpecker's Crafts, and then some florals. I love how it turned out, and I think it just inspires a lot of creativity here in the studio. Okay, and so I love making wreaths, specifically Christmas wreaths. I had a lot of wreaths at the house and then here at the studio, and so I had some left over, and I thought it'd be perfect to display them on the wall. Hopefully this inspires you to think outside the box when you're making your own wreaths. They're less expensive and they're much more personal, and I love looking at them as almost like an art piece here on my studio walls this Christmas. Okay, I cannot do a holiday tour of the studio without showing you one of my favorite spaces here in the studio, which is my tiny bathroom. So I started off with one of my handmade wreaths that really plays off of this beautiful green and pink vintage door. And then we'll come in here, and it's very simple, not a whole lot of decor in here, but I just found this piece at Round Top. I love it so much. I'm gonna store some really fun things in here. And then this beautiful soap that was handmade for the studio. So I just love incorporating little pieces that inspire delight and joy here in the studio. Thank you so much for following along today on my pink Christmas tour here at the Country Peony Studio. If you want to see more details, more pictures, more videos, please visit my blog, countrypeony.com. And if you feel inspired to make any of these tutorials, I also have a lot of really fun DIY tutorials on my blog. Until next time, happy crafting.